Hey guys, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 7. We got a track guide today at Circuit de la Sarthe for Daily Race C in the Group 4 cars. Now this is not one of those lap times that's going to be out of this world. It's not going to be in the top 5 or top 10, but it's going to be one of those laps that an average driver will be doing. So let's go into it. We've picked the Lamborghini, and as you go in, you want to make sure you're going to get a good run into the first corner. So this is your little line to take. Use as much as you can out of the rumble strips on the main straight and just power through, get those gears going, let it rev out, and as you get into the Dunlop curve, you're going to try and stay as wide as you can to the left hand side. This is just going to give you much more of a straighter entry, and as you get there, just as you can see that building disappear, that's going to be your little braking point. You turn in and you want to clip as much of the corner as I can. I've gone a bit off there, so you can still a bit more time there. So just power out through the Dunlop bridge, down the S's, stay as far right as you can, just hug those corners, make the track as straight as possible. And you're going to brake at either of these 2 points, so use either of those two as your reference, and just hug that corner. Stay tight, that's going to allow you to get tight on this and straighter out into the exit as you go into Tetra Rouge. Now when you get to Tetra Rouge, you're going to give a little bit of a brake there, and almost turn in immediately and try and get as much as that track used as possible, because this is probably the most important part of the track. It's going to be straight for about a whole minute straight, whole minute flat out, and if you don't get those mph up, the speed up, you're going to lose so much time, probably at least half a second very easily. When you get to the middle of the towards the end of the straight, try and just shorten the track as much as possible, and as you get to Mulsanne, try and brake and stay in the straight line. Use that area there and turn in on the apex. As you get out, you're going to power out, rev through the gears, and head all the way down to Indianapolis. Now when you get to Indianapolis, you're going to have a little lift of the accelerator. Look, I've just had a little lift and hit a bit of the brakes. Let the car coast. As soon as it gets in a straight line, and to that point there, you're going to hit the brakes and then turn in, hugging that corner, because that's going to allow you to get out earlier onto the throttle, into third and fourth gear, and your next point is going to be just after the second Gantt sign or that tree. Hug the apex again and watch out for this wall. This wall can catch you out. But as soon as you do that, back on the power again. When you get to this section here at the Porsche curbs, you're going to look for this green section, and this is going to be your little braking point. Try and keep control of the car, because I've almost lost it there, but you try and just get the car into fifth gear and try and go as much of the track as you can, because if you get more of the track there, you're going to be able to get a straighter line into this section here. And stay in tight to the corner. You're going to look for the second to last RMC sign. This one here is going to hit the brakes and try and keep tight to this corner, because if you go a bit too far wide, I've not gone wide enough, you'll get a penalty on that section of track. So just try and use as much as you can. You can use the curb to stay tight all the way here, and as you get down this straight into the Ford chicane, you're going to look for the dashed area, hit the brakes, stay tight, 1 and 2, get there, look for that little section on the left hand side, that's your braking point, stay tight and power out onto the main straight. So that's your lap of the La Sarthe circuit in the Daily Race C this week. So I've got a 4-minute 8:14, that's good enough for 584th in the world at the time of recording, so that's a pretty decent lap. But as always, if you've enjoyed the lap guide, enjoyed the content, please do hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you on the next one.